It's video game time. Let's start. Instead of sitting around on the main menu chatting for a while. Hi. Well, this is tough. Do we try a Frost Lord run? I haven't tried a Chilling run yet. Alright, let's try this. This is probably not going to work. It's like a big AoE. We need some money. Which might work out, might not. This guy does not attack nearly as fast enough to be full primo. We could also try a summoner build, but considering it's handed me a near perfect frost start, we might as well. Let's see. Do I also grab the bird keeper? Yeah. I don't really know where I'm going on this one, but this should be a much better setup. Alright, here we go. So the bird keeper is a wind summoner, and we have two frost boys going. Okay, so what's the higher level one? Is larger, lasts longer, increases range, and summons extra minions instead. Cool. Well, main goal now is to actually get more money. Summon an additional minion. All units get attack speed for every friendly wind unit. Attacks deal up to 40 bonus damage against enemies. I think we want to do Threat Zone, just because I haven't really picked a build on this one, per se. Let's see. So once again, is this made by the SNKRX developers? As far as I know, no. I'm pretty sure they're completely different. It could be one of those where he rebranded to hide his involvement, but I sincerely doubt that. But I mean, if somebody wants to do some investigative journaling on that for me, would actually be appreciated. Let's see. Also, we've got this is the first time I've streamed in a week. I guess a little over a week. The last time I had streamed... No, actually it was a week ago? Week ago. Because I'd streamed on the... No. I'd streamed on Friday the 9th. And then left on the 10th. That's what it was. So, okay, it's only been a week since I last streamed. But still. Let's see. What was that? Thank you, Tibericus, for the 11-month resub. Almost a year. Always here, still not getting what's left. And right half the time. Probably not exactly related, but when I was in college, I had a friend who was a... Was it jujitsu? No, it wasn't jujitsu. It was... Taekwondo. There we go. I'm pretty sure it was Taekwondo, but she was very good at Taekwondo. Whatever the maximum rank is, her father owns a dojo, you know, that kind of business. Exactly the kind of person you would expect to be freaking good at fighting people when it came down to it. And her one issue that I ran into, you know, just over the course of our friendship during college, we've kind of lost contact since she's on the other side of the country and very busy with her work. I think she works on the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but I could be wrong. Not really a claim to fame so much as just proud of her. Let's see, do we grab a witch? I mean, we are sitting on, like, a substantial portion of a summoner build right now. It wouldn't be the worst idea. All units gain armor for every... No, that's not that helpful. Magic bolts do extra damage. No, I don't think we want any of these. Magic missiles can hit extra targets. Units gain extra attack speed. I think that's the one I want. Now, let's go with that, at least for now. Let's see. But so we were driving in a car, and I was navigating, she was driving, because she had a car, and I think this is when Shell didn't have a car, because the car she was given in college rusted out really fast because it was her grandfather's old car, and whoops. Anyway, so we were driving along, and I think maybe we were going out for Korean barbecue, or we were going out for something else. But I was like, alright, turn left, and she's like, and she froze because she was having trouble, you know, in the moment, identifying right from left. And so I was like, okay, are you right-handed? Yes. Okay, is that your dominant punching hand? And so for then for quite a while, for the rest of college, more or less, whenever we were out and about, and, let's see, do we want to grab... Ooh, Yeti. Yes, yes, yes. Whenever we were out and about... Oh, Frost actually caps it at 4. So maybe I should actually go for, some light Frost. We'll see about the rest. Let's see. But yeah, so whenever we were out and about, when I was giving directions, I wouldn't give, you know, take a left or right. I would give punch or not punch. And that was the, let's see, that was how I gave directions to her when driving, and it was really silly, but it worked really well. And so whenever somebody says like, yeah, I have trouble determining left from right, I'm just like, punch, not punch, man. Punch or not punch. Let's see, do we just snag the bird keeper? Yeah. I don't actually know if I'm gonna keep the bird keeper. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, we need some things. I'll have to figure this out. We might just end up doing... Well, there's a couple of different builds I can do. I like the idea of Frost, I just don't know if it's long-lasting enough. Let's see, Vortex. Yeah, see, I don't... Wind is great, if you want to spec into it, but I'd actually rather get the wind... it's not the Windcaster. There's specifically a wind upgrade that's super worthwhile. Or not wind upgrade, the wind support unit that's super worthwhile if I can get there. Is it Tempest? Nope, it's not Windblade. I'll have to try a duelist run as well, see if that's any good, but I think I want to try Frost for today. Like a mythic Frost with maybe some other things. Sky Maiden, there we go, that's the trick. Okay. Guess I'll hold on to this. We do get a little bit of damage. Or a little bit of attack speed bonus. Let's see, don't have a problem with left or right, but I cannot remember east and west. Huh. I don't know, I've played so many video games at this point that east and west are weirdly easy for me to handle. I wonder if this gives extra AoE. Let's see, which one is it? Is it the Frost Lord? I think it gets extra range. Okay, I have some money. We should probably spend it. Do we grab a Warden? No. Okay, and then I gotta wait. Guess I might as well re-roll, but I need more money before I can do anything. Let's see. Who do we grab? Inspire? Let's see. All units gain 12% damage for each friendly support unit. That's actually pretty good here. Let's go for Inspire. Snag this. Because I'm probably going to try and stack multiple Sky Maidens for extreme attack speed. Maybe? We want Mythic first and foremost. Okay, grab Bird Keeper. You might hear bumps coming from the kitchen above me. I keep running into this problem where when I started this channel, I was at this house, but I did all of my streaming and recording at night when nobody was awake, so I didn't have to worry about anybody being in the kitchen above me. But now I am streaming and recording during the day, and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, there are people up there. And they are loud. Okay, there's our next mythic. And I got space for 2 more, so we might actually be able to... We might actually be able to do quite a bit here. Oh, there's our Phoenix. I actually remember what the Phoenix does. I think it just does a shotgun effect, yeah? Yeah. Okay, more Bird Keeper, though I'll probably yeet it at some point. I'm very much looking forward to potentially... Oh, I think they're unloading the dishwasher. That's what all the noise is. I'm very much looking forward to finding my own place. Part of the reason why we went to Pittsburgh last week was to determine whether or not we liked the city enough to potentially look at apartments there. Or rental houses or some other things. Let's see. Snag this and Fairy is a mythic. It's not a good mythic. But it is a support as well. That's okay. Maybe that's not so bad. And now we can have space for one more. So I think there's other mythics that I'd rather have. Because, like, we'll probably want to get rid of the Witch. Next time we get a good Frost. See, chilled enemies take extra damage. Pirates gain 12% for every other friendly pirate. Yeah, let's go with Frostbite for the time being. Okay, so is the daily household noise the reason why there hasn't been Wholesome vs. Live lately? I burnt out on competition, is part of it. It'd be the easiest way to put it, that I wasn't actually super happy playing a lot of social deduction or competitive things, just because I don't have the time or the energy to get good at them, and so I just end up feeling like I'm bashing my head against a wall for 3 hours. And so I needed to pull back from that a little bit. But also I've just been so unbelievably busy that it's been difficult for me to want to put the time in, if that makes sense. Oh, Devil is a mythic. Okay, so let's get rid of the Fairy, as it is completely useless to us long term here. Okay. Let's see. So we were missing one Frost. And I could probably swap out some of these. Because yeah, we could totally get rid of the Windkeeper. We want to hold on to the Wyvern. The Windkeeper and the Witch are our answers. We don't need those. Now I could snag the Solar Knight. They might not be a bad option, but I also know that people get cranky at me for not picking him. So at this point, I'm kind of tempted to just not pick him forever. Let's see, Frostlord, another Yeti. We could also snag the Warden. Or we could be really silly and try and stack as many Sky Maidens as we can. Buffs be damned. Which is a little tempting. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, what else is there? I mean, the thing is, I was talking about this leading up to it, but I've been wanting to change how I do YouTube for a while. Which is, you know, my primary income source and also just kind of the thing that consumes all of my time. And so I've been trying to figure out how to do that, and so, oh, I actually have space for one more, I just noticed. Let's see. Well, I'll keep that in mind. I forgot, of course, Mystic gives me that capability. Let's see, I don't know if attack speed buffs stack. It doesn't say that it doesn't stack. Let's see. Let's go with Cripple. All enemies move slower just to begin with. Oh, wait, no, that was a witch. We don't care. Okay, how much money do I have? I got plenty. Evil Eye. Let's see. Doomsayer, Cursor. No. Blizzardist, another Devil. I like the Devil because it shoots everything. Everything in range. Blizzard is larger and lasts longer. Well, that should be sick. Wow. It does, in fact, have 100% uptime. Sweet. Okay. Phoenix Devil, Arctic Knight. There we go. We're gonna get rid of the Witch. Okay. So now we're maxed out on Frost. We could probably do better than this, but when hitting a slowed enemy, they shatter into ice shards that do extra damage. I don't know, actually. He might be obscene, given the situation. So now all we have to do is probably get rid of the Bird Keeper. I'm just gonna cut the cord and do it now. So, looking at this, are there any combos that I could potentially add that would be better. Maybe we could get a better ice thing than the Frost Lord. Mainly just because the Frost Lord isn't that good. Actually, no. That's absurd. With his extreme armor, or not armor, range. I think, yeah, I think keeping the Frost Lord is a good idea. Another summoner wouldn't be the worst. Ooh. What about the Necromancer? Because the Necromancer would also... Oh, wait, no, we already have the Shadow bonus. Let's see. Saying that New Game Plus might actually be easier than the main modes because you can stack more bonuses. Or than the base mode. I actually think so. Because the other thing is, once you get up to New Game Plus, you've also finished your meta progression. And you generally know... let's see, chills are 20% stronger. You generally know what combos work and what don't, so you can make a better, like, cheese methodology. Okay, here's the question, what is the range of the Necromancer? Pitiful, never mind. If the Necromancer had a longer range, it wouldn't be so bad. Oh, no, actually, that's good. Because if you notice, it has just enough range that it is triggering off of all of these enemies that are dying just at the edge of the frost field. So that gives us our minion mastery bonus for double minion damage. Benefits from all of the bonus range. I think we're golden. Okay, Evil Eye maxed out, though that boosts our range even further. And now all we have to do is just... max everything. It's actually getting a little laggy, which is really funny. Okay, how much money do I have? An obscene amount. Alright. Let's burn it. I could also try and get another Evil Eye just to have, like, maximum coverage. Because range does actually seem to increase the, Let's see. Range seems to increase AoE as well. Huh. Wait, what is this? Seems to be a fictional story in his post, but Snurk's dev used a new dev identity to really drive the point home that you could in fact make a game using his IP, have it be successful, and not have to ask for his permission or pay him or anything. Wait, what? I'm confused by this. Because you can read into that a couple of different ways. Is that just kind of the, like, launch post, or somebody asking about it? Okay. So shadow units gain damage for every other shadow unit. Summon an additional minion, which actually would be pretty good. Let's go for twins. If I want more damage, grab the Quartermaster. You know, I actually totally forgot I wasn't capped out. Ooh, this is tough. Because we could grab the Quartermaster, which would double... We could grab the Quartermaster, which would give us, additional attack damage and minion damage. Or I could grab something else. I think I'm gonna try something else. Because I could do it. But we could also, like, grab the Solar Knight. For example. Oh my god. Alright, yeah. We're going Solar Knight. Okay. I could have also gotten another Devil, but I think Solar Knight is good. This gives us the Warrior damage bonus, Blaze, which isn't really that good. Unless, of course, we can get the thing that sets everything on fire. Because I could have gone for some more range. But I think this is going to be the most busted combo that I can cook together. Given what I'm working with. Okay, warriors gain extra range. Let's see. All support unit buffs are stronger. Let's see. Or enemies have a chance to spawn chilled. All of these would be good. Let's go for helping hand for now. Okay. Keep just upping everything. Yeah, the wild part is, I've been rolling fairly hard here and we're still, we still have 200 something gold. I guess New Game Plus probably gives you more cash because you're killing more enemies and therefore gaining, like, going up the EXP bar much, much faster. Maybe? Maybe not. But yeah, so they pretty much hit the Arctic exclusion zone and then die horribly, which is pretty beautiful. And then when they die, they also turn into a roving horde of minions to, you know, just kind of chip away at them. Oh. We also could grab the Lich. Lich is a chainer. I just don't know who I'd swap out, Frost-wise. I don't necessarily know if the Frost Lord is good. I guess we could swap the Blizzardess out. Would we rather have the Lich or the Blizzardess? Because I think the Lich is a higher rank. Let's see. This is the Necromancer. Giant Skeleton. Summon a bigger, stronger minion instead. I guess here's the question. Where is the Blizzardess on the DPS meter? I mean, the real answer is just, it's the Devil. The Devil is high on the meter. The Solar Knight is actually pretty useless. So, what I could do is actually get rid of the Solar Knight and grab another Devil. No. The Solar Knight's buffs are good. I think the main thing is his range just isn't cutting it for the moment. Sure. Let's grab the Lich. Oh boy, that Lich has some range. Okay. Go back to boosting this Lich. Because I'm sure it'll do tons of damage. See, whenever a magic missile hits a chilled enemy, fire 4 icicles outward. The Ice Caster would have actually been pretty good as well. Actually, Ice Caster might be better. Two homing magic missiles. Yeah, because it's... Whenever a magic missile hits a chilled enemy, fire 4 icicles outward. They deal a bunch of bonus damage. I think the Ice Caster is going to be better for this build. Because everything is chilled. More or less. And so that should mean tons of shards. I hope. Okay. It is breaking down a little bit. Hopefully this game gets optimized at some point. Let's see. So, wonder, how was your vacation? Absolutely lovely. We had a more or less a bucket list of everything we wanted to see. See, arcane units do extra damage. I mean, I could go for this. It would be a 30% damage bonus for... Yeah, sure. Let's go with this. It's a 30% damage bonus to the Devil, which, as far as I know, is just going to be pretty absurd. Okay. Let's see. Necromancer. Summon a bigger, stronger minion instead. Okay. So now we've got big pips. Wyvern. Every 3 shots fires a wind blade that's something. I don't think it really matters. Ice caster. Ice caster. I think it's just the Sky Maiden and the Ice caster. Now I think everybody's maxed out, yeah? Phoenixes, Ice caster, Yeti, Necromancer, Solar. Yeah, I think we're golden. I don't think I need to do anything more. And this happens just as we hit the 20-minute mark. Perfect. Alright, now I can just kind of chill. We do need to go for as many perks as I can possibly get, but still. Okay, so where are we at? So obviously the Ice Caster's overall damage is not great, but it's catching up to the Necromancer, I think. I was just mostly assuming that I'm gonna have... Yeah, I think it is. I don't know. I think once you get up to this point, it's... kinda doesn't matter. Like, anything... I don't know. Yeah, no, I think the Necromancer actually is fine. But it's one of those that the Wyvern, shockingly enough, is actually in a really good spot. And the Arctic Knight. I forget what the Arctic Knight does. But the Devil just blows everything else out of the water. Okay, let's get my... Okay. So when hitting a slowed enemy, they shatter into 8 ice shards. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I wanted the Ice Caster, because I figured it would be like the Arctic Knight. But I think the Arctic Knight is just better. Oh boy. Time for Kaleidoscope Death. I can't even move my mouse. Like, I can, but it, like... It... Okay, there we go. Okay, we're good. Well, anyway. Wander uses lag. It's super effective. This is by and far my best run I think I have ever done. It's kind of nonsense. Who will die first, the game or Wander? I'm not sure. Like, the problem is, I don't know what happens if the game crashes on me. Because if it crashes on me, I don't know if I get my EXP at the end of the run. So I kind of have to stick it out. Well, I'm not going to bother picking up the EXP anymore. I don't think it's worth it. Well, I guess I'm going to grab my iPad, because I can do nothing else. Get started working on tomorrow's thumbnail. You know, a little bit early. Like I said, part of the other reason why I haven't been doing stuff like Wholesome vs. Live is I've been very busy working on other projects. A lot of that is actually just... I'm not going to say like teaching myself how to, good lord. An amount of it is just teaching myself how to do artwork again. Not that, like, I've forgotten, but it's one of those that, like, I spent the last X number of years pretty much doing no artwork. Because it took too much time and too much effort to do so, you know, around making YouTube content. I think you can turn off the flashing. Flashing effects. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Thank you. Turn that off. I don't know if that helped. I mean... It's at least easier to look at. It looks like an abstract painting. Like, I went to the Carnegie Museum of Art and Natural History. I think we actually might lose here. Some of these guys are getting really close. Or not. You can see when the Arctic Knight hits something, because there's just a explosion of bits. Okay, we are actually starting to lose units. Or at least they're taking a ton of damage. So, despite the fact that we are, yeah, we've lost at least 3. Oh, and I'm dead. Whee! Well, did not get very far on that one. Let's see. Or, well, no, sorry. I got pretty far on that one. Let's see. I didn't get very far in the thumbnail I was going to work on. Well, increased difficulty, increased tower limits. Sick. Take a look at our damage. Unsurprisingly, the Arctic Knight was an absolute monster by the time you get to the end. It'd be really interesting to go, like, skip Mythic. Or maybe pick Mythic. I'm not sure. But just, like, a gazillion Arctic Knights. Arctic Knights and Solar Knights, just jam on a bunch of those regardless of setup, and maybe a couple of Sky Maidens and some other things just to keep them going. It could be interesting. That could be a fun run, but for now, let us upgrade size. Well, that's all I can upgrade. Sick.